Coming up on Look Today, well, Warren County leaders met with Centers healthcare officials to discuss a transition phase as Centers gets ready to take over the Westmount Nursing Home. I've got details. Plus, we take a walk through the Wilton Wildlife Preserve, and an apartment fire in Greenfield results in the death of one person. It's all ahead on Look Today. Welcome everyone, I'm Jay Hood Jackson, and here's a look at what's making news today in Saratoga, Warren, and Washington counties. In our lead story, the Warren County Board of Supervisors had a meeting with Centers healthcare officials this morning. The meeting gave county leaders a chance to meet David Greenberg, the nursing home's owner, and ask him questions. He made a presentation and discussed the change in ownership. The public was also invited to ask questions. Now, after the meeting, Greenberg and county leaders took a tour of the nursing home. This allowed him to meet with employees of Westmount. Now, in recent weeks, some were unsure of the sale after Greenberg had been listed as the owner. Center's CEO, Kenny Rosenberg, had been the person who was vetted as the owner. Centers bought the nursing home for $2.3 million, and the sale was approved by the Department of Health last month. Now, changing from news to weather. After some rain this morning, the sun popped out from behind the clouds this afternoon. And how's the rest of the week shaping up? For the latest, let's head to the Glens Falls Weather Center for a look at your first forecast. Back to the news. Well, a Greenfield man died after suffering smoke inhalation in his apartment. David Green lived above the Saratoga bumper repair when his apartment caught fire. Crews responded to the scene shortly after 8 p.m. Fire officials say that there was only interior damage and that it appeared to be accidental. Now, the fire had burned itself out by the time they had arrived on the scene. A state police investigation into the fire is ongoing with the assistance of the Saratoga Police and the state's Office of Fire Prevention and Counsel. Also in the news, with the leaves in peak season, we thought it would be a perfect time to take a stroll outside. So our cameras visited the Wilton Wildlife Preserve to do just that. Now, the preserve was holding a preschool discovery program. The program gives children 3 to 6 years of age the opportunity to go out and see colors in nature. Look Today spoke with environmental educator Jenna Frank about the program.
Today we'll be going for a nature walk and learning about colors and looking for different colors found in nature. And then we're going to collect some different natural elements like leaves and count up the different colors that we see and do some drawing.
What a great place. Hey, the preserve holds the programs each month, and the next one is on November 16th. Well, in sports, it's hard to believe, but we've reached the first round of playoffs in the high school football season. We want to announce that we have selected the Class C game between Corinth Tomahawks and Stillwater Warriors. Now, the game will premiere on Sunday at 8:30 p.m., and it'll be the last broadcast of the football season. So I want to take time to thank our sponsors for their continued support. They are Mangino, Buick GMC, Geico, Jim's Glass Service, Glens Falls Hospital, and Berkshire Bank. Well, still to come. As the weather gets colder, everyone thinking about the cost of heating? Well, here to share some tips to keep the bills down is Susan Crosset. Plus, Glens Falls 3rd Ward Supervisor candidate Claudia Bramer stops by to discuss her candidacy for the Warren County Board of Supervisors. But first, if you see news happening, you want to share a story idea, how about join us for an interview? You can always give us a call. The hotline, 798-8000.